fellow Kenyans and fellow diaspora. This is a speech on diaspora regarding my policy as the President of Kenya 2022 on diaspora. It's entitled, "Our Trials and Travels Will Soon Come to an End. It's just a small stretch remaining." That is by the time we get to elections in 2022, where much of your problems and struggles will come to an end with my election as president. My fellow diaspora, this is a statement earmarked for the Kenyan diaspora across the world. It defines my policy as the President of the Republic of Kenya in 2022, if granted the chance by all Kenyans. My names are Professor Joseph Mburu. I come from Western Kenya in the counties of Trans Nzoia, Bungoma, and Busia. That is North Rift and Western Kenya. I live and work in Canada, where I have been a professor and have worked for immigration programs in Canada. I have served the government of Kenya in the office of the President, in the Internal Security and Provincial Administration, as well as in the office of the Vice President and the Ministry of Finance. I hold a PhD in political science, focusing on development studies, public policy, public administration, and international relations. This is again in the area that I've held my master's in a development program. In 2002 elections, I will run for President of the Republic of Kenya. Let me request you fellow diaspora, if you could visit my website, jmburu.com, and my YouTube, Dr. Joseph Mburu, PhD, President of Kenya 2022. You may also visit my YouTube also, where I have made several speeches on diaspora. That is, you go to GoFundMe and then type "Make Dr. Joseph Mburu President of Kenya." And that again link will also connect you to my YouTube, "Help Make Dr. Joseph Mburu the President of Kenya." I request for your support and votes. I am the best fit for this job to prepare the Kenya government and the country to a moment of takeoff from third world country to advanced or first world country. I am the best fit for this job, the president. To prepare myself for the presidency, I pursued a PhD in public policy, development studies, international relations, and public administration. This was to enable me gain skills that would help me transform Kenya faster. It is a program that would enable me to acquire skills, and I have acquired now these skills. Knowledge. How do countries transit from poor countries to developed countries? How long has it taken? What have they done? Have these countries that have transited from third world countries to developed countries, how long did it take them? What kind of issues did they confront and how did they overcome them? That one, I now have those skills. And I can assure Kenyans, our transition will be very smooth, very short period of time. Ordinarily, it is expected to be 25 years by the experience of other countries, but I will make it half of that time, 10 years. If we delay too much, it will be possibly 15 years. But Kenya will be a first world country in a very short period of time. My training was also to help me become the best president. Matters of leadership are very critical. How should a president conduct himself? What kind of agenda should the president himself has? We have to distinguish between government and the president, because the president holds the vision of a country. If the president himself does not have a particular goal for the country, that country will not go anywhere. And that's why I'm coming as the best president, because deep in me, I have a vision for what I want to see Kenya being, how soon, and what I shall do to get there. That is what a president is supposed to do. So you have to split the president, parliament, civil service, cabinet, and all others. The country will grow very fast based on the momentum that the president wants that country to rush or to run. What has been happening in Kenya is that the speed of development has been about 10 kilometers an hour. I'm coming to make it 120, if not more than that, an hour. That's the speed I'll drive Kenya's development with. My PhD, and as a professor, has helped me shape my presidential development program, which will be defined by bringing 2,000 factories, 12 million jobs, as well as the diaspora policies that I'm going to indicate here below. My many specialists in development studies concurs that these development milestones are achievable. My commitment to run for president goes down many years down the line. I have completed writing a 4,000-page document. I will have now to organize it, presidential vision, and implementation schedule for Kenya. I have also finished writing my policy and strategy that will transform Kenya towards becoming the first developed country in Africa. I've also not taken my dual citizenship as part of my sacrifice. You see, if I took the dual citizenship, I will be denied the chance to run for president. And this is why I have denied myself. I've denied myself taking the citizenship in UK, in Canada at the moment, because if I do so, I will not serve Kenyans. And I want to see that Kenya has become a first world, because I know it is possible. It's a huge sacrifice. Billions of people would cherish that moment they will be given citizenship in any Western country. But I have declined for the time being so that I can be able to serve Kenyans. It's a sacrifice. It's a commitment to my vision to being the president of Kenya. And I hope that Kenyans and diaspora, you will understand what I'm talking about, so that you support me to become the president of Kenya. I'll be asking you for your support. Send me $1, $20, $10, $5, whatever you can be able to afford. I will appreciate with all my heart, so that this sacrifice I've made is not in vain. We see that Kenya has become a first world country, like the countries we are in, with the diaspora, in Europe, in North America, wherever we are. And we have seen that these countries have transitioned. Kenya, we can transition it and use me to be that president that is going to make Kenya a first world country. So kindly I request for your support. Go to GoFundMe website, my fellow diaspora. Donate whatever you can. When you go to GoFundMe website, type there, make Dr. Joseph Mburu President of Kenya. And then my platform will come and donate anything that you can afford, I will appreciate with all my heart. And let us change Kenya. It is our motherland. Our mothers and fathers are still there. Bado wanaumizwa na bad governors there. They are suffering. And it's only we diaspora who can be able to rescue them. Please support me so that I go to Kenya and make Kenya a first world country. And I will do so within a very short period of time. You may send me your help also through my M-Pesa 0748 265 314. That is my presidential donation M-Pesa line. And we will use this money for this purpose to fight for the rights and campaign to win the election, because every Kenyan needs to hear about my vision. Support me kindly with all your heart. Go to my website also, jmburu.com, or my YouTube. Help make Dr. Joseph Mburu the President of Kenya, or in the main one, Dr. Joseph Mburu, PhD, President of Kenya 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, I have therefore not taken dual citizenship due to the cry and pain in my heart to help Kenyans, which is a huge sacrifice, because nearly 99.9% of people granted opportunity for taking citizenship in any other in the Western countries around the world, they will do so. But I have not taken dual citizenship. I also participated in the 2017 elections, where I sacrificed treasured family assets in order to save our motherland. And even though I did not succeed, I still have that cry, and I spent over 100 million Kenya shillings, and a lot. Those are savings for someone like me who has never been corrupt. I have been corruption-free virgin, and I will retain my virginity in matters to do with the corruption, even when I become the president. And so, ladies and gentlemen, for someone who has not engaged in corruption, I have used whatever I have worked and saved over the years. It's a sacrifice by itself for the love of our motherland. Ladies and gentlemen, these sacrifices and the writing of this 4,000 document, which I've titled Iron Out Treatise, ladies and gentlemen, are a clear demonstration of my commitment to contest for the presidency in Kenya. Writing 4,000-page document is not easy. For many years, I have had no break nor sleep as I committed myself to unpaid research on what needs to be done to end the overarching poverty and sufferings in Kenya. Now is the time for me to go and tell Kenyans about the potential Kenya has for it to advance if it is in the hands of a determined and committed president. This is what I am going to give Kenyans. Kindly support me. Let us walk together this path.